Okay. So we have disclosed the secrets of Libra ascendant yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And it was very interesting. And along with that, we have done the Lord of First House in Sixth House.
Yeah.
And apart from that, we this ascendant and that Lord of First House. So we have analyzed on the basis of all planets and 12 ascendants. So there is a lot of mysteries been disclosed. What is happening when the Lord of First House is coming in Sixth House? In spite of the same lordship like Aries and Scorpio, the lordship is Mars. But because when Aries in first house, the lordship of Aries is Mars and coming in sixth house. The sixth house is occupied by Virgo. When the very Scorpio in first house and the Lord of first house Mars comes in sixth house, then that house is which zodiac sign it occupied? It's Aries, right? So there is a quite difference. In spite of same, the lordship is same, but because of zodiac sign change, the perception, the approach changes, right?
How they deal with the problems.
Yes, their handling with the issues changes. So now we will start with Taurus ascendant. Okay. And we will do today the Lord of First House and 10th house.
The Taurus ascendant now?
Yeah, first of all we will complete the Taurus ascendant, and the second part of the session we would be doing when the Lord of First House is coming in 10th house. So Taurus ascendant, you can draw a blank horoscope. So I would be explaining the Taurus ascendant, how the Taurus ascendant are deal with all the houses. After drawing the blank horoscope, put Taurus zodiac sign in the first house. Taurus ascendant means when this child was born, Taurus sign was rising at the eastern horizon. Hello. Okay, so the horoscope would look like this way.
Yeah, got it.
So what I will be sharing is common for all the Taurus ascendant on this planet Earth, without putting any planet or aspects or any other aspect of astrology. So first of all, number 2, right? So first house, the way we have done Libra, I would be writing that same way. First house and Taurus, it means second house, and then planet Venus, the element Earth. So this is very clear that the first house is a body, right? And that we have placed, there is a Taurus zodiac sign in the first house, and the element of Taurus sign is water, no, earth, right? So it means these Taurus ascendant people, they are very practical, grounded, earthly when they are to deal with their body. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So the Taurus ascendant natives, they are very much firm, full of conviction when they are handling their body, their physical structure, their characterization, their self-ego, their self-esteem. Venus, they enjoy their body, but the approach towards body is very practical, very committed. They are very functionable when they are to deal with their body, functionable. Now, what is happening? The second house energy is mixing up with the first house energy. So it means the food habit plays a key role in shaping up their body, or building a solid structure of their body. Because number 2, second house, what else? In their body, face is the prominent part of their physical structure. Face. When we come across these natives, it means these people has the first impression of their face. Face is a very prominent part of their body. And their vocal cord, their voice, is also the dominating part of their physical self. Their vocal cord. You come across these people, the things which creates a first impression is their face, their vocal cord, the very different kind of voice, very peculiar or prominent voice. You know why? Because the energy of second house is coming into first house. Clear?
Yeah.
And they are using their savings either to build up his physical structure, or they are using their savings to improve their character sketch or their ego, their self-esteem. So they are using that saving part. Okay? Or you can say they consider body the thing of valuable. Why the valuable? Because second house is the house which we consider the things which are valuable. So the second house energy is coming in first house. So the body is their treasure. Body is the thing which they values the most.
Lots of plastic surgery.
Yes, could be. If there is something problematic coming, they value a body the most. And they are very much physically connected with their family lineage. Second house, family. There could be a possibility that these people, as a part of their character sketch, they could be a possibility that they enjoy singing. This is the part of their character sketch. Or enjoying food. Clear? So many things are coming. Now let's move to the second house. For Taurus ascendant people, the second house is Gemini. Third house, Mercury, and the element air. So what does this mean? So third house energy is coming in second house. Right? So they are communicating or in conversation related to finances, savings, or food. They're talking about food. They're talking about their family. They are in conversation about their family. We can also say that their face reflects conversation, or they speak through their the prominent. When they are in conversation, face plays the prominent role. We can observe these people when they are communicating. They are just putting their face in front of every time. The face plays a prominent role, right? They think about a lot about what to eat, what not to eat, because Mercurian energy is coming in the role. Think about, they plan about their eating habits. They analyze, they talk about it. They think about their savings because Mercurian energy. Are you able to understand?
Yeah.
Because the Mercurian energy is coming in third house, so everything is becoming more of a communication, conversation, talking, right? Or there is a possibility that they want to, they are, these people are like, whatever they are, their saving or their voice or their vocal cord, they are using that part in media. There are few people, they are, there are certain kind of applications where when we sing and we post it. So number 3 is the house of media, Facebook, Instagram, right? So they are singing songs or they are using their savings and they are investing that saving in their media part, in social networking. My father-in-law is Taurus ascendant. He is in habit of singing karaoke every night, and he, whatever he sings, he uploads on YouTube, or he sings in a certain application. Then the other person, who's maybe from any other part of the world, half of the song is sung by him and the other half, that choir is there, any song which is partially sung by male and partially sung by female, you come across these kind of application. So my father-in-law, so he sings in that application, in that any social networking site, and the female from other part of the world, for example, if he is singing Hindi song, so that female from maybe from US or Australia, she's singing along with him. Clear?
Yeah.
And they are investing their savings in that aspect also. Okay? And they have a lot of communication with their family people. They are in regular conversation. He is ready to take a daring step. when dealing with family affairs. Third house is also a short distance travel, right? So every now and then these people are visiting their family. If they are nearby. Now let's move to the third house. Cancer sign. Fourth house, moon and water element. One thing is clear, that this is their weakness because of number 4. There is lot of instability when they are in conversation. They want to create a stability, but the problem remains. And their relation with their sibling, that is also in doldrum, like the tides of an ocean, because of water element. They are flexible. They are very sensitive, emotional about their siblings. If anything happens to their siblings, they run away for their support. They are in search of relaxed or a very communication in a very comfort zone. Whenever they are in communication, they want that comfort zone remains. Is it clear? So, in their conversation, they care about others' emotions, feelings, sentiments. Next house, fourth house, Leo, that is fifth house, sun and fire. They are very creative when they are at home. Very creative. They are like inviting their friends at their house or some house parties. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So the mother could be of very dominating nature because of Leo sign. They are very dominating at their home.
I just want to ask a question about that. So just for the last one as well, would you say is the mother dominating, or are they dominating with the mother also? Are they touchy?
Both way can happen.
Is the mother touchy?
Both way can happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have a domination over mother, or mother is a dominating relationship. They are very much emotionally attached with their children. You know, first, fifth house of children of the first child. So it is coming in fourth house. Fourth house is all about emotions, feelings, sentiments. So these people are emotionally connected with their children, emotionally connected with their creativity, emotionally connected with their friends. They have a very caring attitude towards their friends or their first child or children. Are you able to connect what I am saying?
Yeah.
Because two energies are clubbing, amalgamated, joined.
It must be hard though, no? If you're doing a consultation with somebody who you've never met before, like there's so much. It's not so specific, no? There's so much like lines with this because there's so many different.
When we are into consultation, when do consultation, there are 4 things which I consider, 5 things.
Yeah.
First of all, where the Lord of first house is coming, placed.
Yeah.
So that is the orientation of that person's energy. And where is Cancer sign placed? Where is Leo sign is placed? Where is Scorpio sign? And where Rahu is placed? So these 5-6 things gives me a lot of information.
Scorpio and the
Lots of information is been provided by just seeing these 5 or 6 things in the horoscope. Right now we are understanding the concepts. So we are doing in detail. So one thing is very sure, these people are very comfortable or very strong at their home. Clear?
Yeah.
Next house. 5th. Virgo. It means 6th house. Mercury and the element earth. So, what does this mean? Among his friend circle, these Taurus ascendant natives, they happen to meet friends whose life is full of problems, obstacles, mental tension. Is it clear how it is happening? Because sixth house is now, the energy of sixth house is coming in fifth house. Or you can say, sorry?
They attract those type of people.
Yeah, they happen to meet these kind of people, these kind of friends whose life is full of problem, issues, mental tensions, okay? And there is a lot of possibility that whenever they are into that creative mode, lot of issues come. Fifth house of creativity, right? Lot of obstacles come when they are into any extracurricular activities or creativity. And the life of their first child is full of issues. The life of his first child, lot of issues, lot of problems. But their approach to handle the odds of life in house number 5 is very practical. Why? Because of earth element. Clear? Now, sixth house. Sixth house, they have Libra. Seventh house, Venus, element air. Because of air element, Taurus ascendant natives, they are handling the problems, issues, obstacles or anything negative stuff in a very philosophical manner, careless manner. Why? Because of air element. Their approach towards the problems, issues, physical issues, mental issues is not very practical. They are not handling the negative stuff in a very grounded way, earthly way, because of air element. Do you understand that? And their spouse is always facing some kind of issues. Because number 7 is coming in 6th.
Okay, that could be they're always having problems with their spouse. Could be so.
Yes, lot of physical issues, mental issues with the spouse. Or the spouse is creating obstacles, mental tension in their life. That could be a scenario. They are handling the negative stuff of sixth house aesthetically, beautifully, because of planet Venus.
When you say aesthetically, what do you mean? That they're handling it well?
They are in a very docile manner, softly.
So, okay.
They are not very harsh like Aries or dry like Capricorn. They are handling it softly, delicately, because of Venus. Let's go to the seventh house. It's coming Scorpio. Eighth house. Mars and water. Okay, so what is happening? The spouse of Taurus ascendant people, they are very mysterious, secretive, hiding many things from them. Or there could be a very mysterious or secretive relationship with their spouse or their life partner. These people, Taurus ascendant people, they are very unpredictable about their spouse, because suddenly there could be a quarrel or fighting with their spouse, and suddenly everything is well and good. The relationship with the spouse is lots of ups and downs. Lot of suppressions, controlling in the relationship with their spouse. And the spouse could be involved in occult practices, tantra, magic, yoga, something related to 8th house. The life of spouse is full of trauma and chaos. The in-laws of Taurus ascendant natives, they are very closely connected with their spouse. They are flexible because of water element, but that aggression is hidden. Is it clear? Before we go ahead, I would like to take a break of 5 minutes I don't know why I'm feeling sleepy. Okay. So let me have a cup of tea. So we'll take a break. Okay. Then I'll rejoin it. Okay. So we have done till 7th house.
Everything okay? You're feeling energetic?
Yeah, I'm feeling better.
Take some drugs?
I had sugarless tea. Only then. And
Ayurvedic tea.
lot of mess in this. I'm in a leisure palace, and here that everything was in mess. There was no tea, nobody available in the restaurant. So I waited for around 10 minutes. So that is why I almost.
You're still in Rishikesh?
Yeah, I'm Rishikesh, Tapovan.
Yeah, okay.
I'm leaving by on 21st August. So, okay. So you are clear with the concept of 7th house, Scorpio sign.
Yeah.
Their spouse is very secretive. They are hiding a lot of things. Or the relationship with their spouse could be very hidden. Okay. And the life of spouse is a lot of ups and downs. Okay. Now we will move to the 8th house. 8th house has Sagittarius, house number 9, Jupiter, and fire. So these people, they have a very idealistic approach towards death, sudden happenings or mishappenings. They deal with it in a very positive aura, positive mindset. Because 8th house is the house of chaos and traumas. So Taurus ascendant people, they deal with these houses, this 8th house, in a very relaxed state of mind. Okay. And the 8th house is like the guru for them, because 9th house is coming in it. Why guru for them? Because 8th house teaches them a lot of lessons which is inspired by higher philosophy, higher thinking. Or you can say that because of all the mishappenings in the 8th house, they have that, they become more of religious. And they have a very positive attitude towards the darkness of the life, as if this is a part of life. Positive attitude. Wherever the Jupiterian energy comes, the positivity comes automatically. And their relationship with their in-laws are very idealistic, because 8th house is a house of in-laws and number 9 is coming in it. The relationship with the in-laws is very idealistic. Clear? Any doubt?
No.
Let's move to the 9th house. Capricorn. Tenth house. Saturn and Earth.
Saturn.
Yes, Saturn,
Earth.
the lordship of.
Is Saturn the lordship of?
Am I? Hello? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. My voice was echoing. Now it's okay.
I just changed to the eyes.
Okay, suddenly when echo comes and now it is gone. So the 9th house, they have Capricorn, 10th house, Saturn and Earth. So it means their approach towards 9th house is very practical. They are very religious, groundedly religious, or very earthly religious. What does this mean? Means they are following the tradition or religious dogmas and principles very practically and in a very accountable and systematic manner. They put lot of hard work in religion. My father-in-law is Taurus ascendant, so he is every day in the morning he is reciting all the mantras of all the planets. Okay, and he is doing that formalities of prayers, washing the idols of gods, visiting temple regularly, putting lot of effort in there in his religious customs. So I sometimes observe.
Planets have mantras.
Yeah, mantra. Because
All
they
the
are
planets have their own.
planets mantra are there, right? What you said?
Yeah, all the planets have mantras as well.
Yes. So he's chanting all the mantras of all
For
the.
example of one for a planet.
It's a different logic behind, because by simply chanting the mantra will not help. Certain kind of purification is required. Only then these kind of and we need to chant mantra in certain hora. Every planet has a hora. The hora is a 1 hour time period. For example, today is Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday?
Today is it's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. So when the sun rises today, the very first hour was the hora of Mercury planet. Then other planets are coming. So if we need to pacify or to heal the Mercury planet in our horoscope, we need to chant the mantra of Mercury, that is Om Bhum Buddhaya Namaha. But during the hora of Mercury, for example, if sun rises in Ireland 6 a.m., then 6 to 7 is the hora of Mercury in Ireland. If the sun rises 6:30 in Rishikesh, so 6:30 to 7:30 is the hora of Mercury in Rishikesh. So anybody who wants to heal the planet Mercury in their horoscope, so they need to chant mantra. There are many mantras of Mercury. One of them is Om Bhum Buddhaya Namaha. So they need to chant it for 1 hour continuously during that hora. So there is a different science behind that. All together, because when we are chanting, a certain kind of fasting is required. We need to be speaking very less the whole day, and certain kind of food, not every kind of food will be helpful. So, but I'm talking about my father-in-law. He is regularly doing. He is not much bothered about the hora and all that, and he has even no knowledge about hora. But because it has been done by his forefathers, so he is doing just. We all are like that, Sometimes we follow our forefathers. So I was talking about he has Capricorn sign in 9th house. So he is very committed. He is putting a lot of effort. He is very professional when dealing with the religious traits. Okay. He does religious activities like a work. Why? Because 10th house is coming in 9th. Okay? So there they consider all the religious practices as their work. I have explained the Pisces ascendant. For Pisces ascendant, work is worship. For Taurus ascendant, worship is work. Is it clear what I have said? Why worship is work? Because in the house of worship, the energy of 10th house is coming. So for the Taurus ascendant, worship is work. For Pisces ascendant, work is worship. Number 9 was coming, right? So they are very much into that. And they are very consistent and very grounded. They have made up their mind that they would be doing it and they would fix to that routine. Clear? Any doubt?
No.
Now, 10th house. Aquarius. 11th house. Again the planet Saturn and the element air. There is a possibility that they want to do certain kind of work. That certain kind of mindset regarding work is the part of their dreams, wishes, desire. Because number 11 is coming in 10th, right? Getting involved in work is also one of their wishes. Being occupied in job or business or work is like fulfilling their dreams. Or they might think that all his dreams, wishes or desire would be fulfilled if they are involved in work or if they do work, because they will get money and they will spend that money. When they are outside home, 10th house is exactly opposite to house number 4. So when they are involved in certain business or work, they may be using their earnings. Okay?
Understand me?
Do you understand? I am not able to see you. Yes, now.
Sorry.
Yes. What you said?
They're using their earnings. They're spending what they earn.
Not spending in a way, they are using it in their work to make their work more attractive. Maybe they'll purchase a pair of shoes which they will be wearing it when they are at work. Okay. But their approach is not very practical. Why? Because of air element. They are very, very philosophical. They are thinking about, they are talking about, but the approach is not very grounded, not very earthly. So this is this one creates a frustration, because their wishes, their desire is not fulfilled at their workplace. Their desire may be, for example, their workplace is 30 miles away from their home. Okay, and they may be taking that sharing rickshaw or sharing bus, 2-3 vehicles to reach their workplace. Okay, so their desire could be that I should have my own car, and so that I should go to my workplace in my own car. That desire is not getting fulfilled because the effort they are putting to own their own car, which they would be using to reach their workplace, the effort is not very practical. It's very airy. So they are a bit frustrated. So when these people come home from their work, they are very pissed off. When these people come home from their work in the evening time, they are full of frustration, negative mood. So around half an hour to 1 hour time is required for them to settle their energy. My wife, when we are in conversation, she used to tell about his father, who is my father-in-law, that my father-in-law was a professor. So she used to tell me that when her father used to come home from his work, we used to hide because he is full of anger, full of frustration. If anybody comes on the way, he will beat. Just to vent out their frustration, And the frustration is coming because of air element. Their wish is not being fulfilled. what they want to do. So my wife says that for first half an hour or 1 hour, nobody is coming nearby nearby their father. All are hiding.
Is he a professor of?
Professor of Hindi,
Of what?
Hindi language.
Hindi. Wow.
So I am talking about the Taurus ascendant people when they are coming from their workplace. They are pissed up. So after 45 minutes when they are relaxed, the energy is settled. Now everybody start, oh Papa, you have come from the work, how are you, everything is fine now. But only after 45 minutes, not that very moment. Okay, so these Taurus ascendant people are like that. Now let's move to the 11th house. Pisces, 12th house. Jupiter and water. So my father-in-law has given a big party for retirement. You know why? 11th house is the house of earning. He might have got that provident fund or gratuity, or so he spend. House number 12 is coming in 11th. Expenditure, celebration, party. So he is spending his earning for the enjoyment. Whenever he gains some profit from any sources, he celebrate. Whenever his wishes, his desire is fulfilled, he celebrate. He create a party atmosphere. Let's enjoy a drink in today night, today evening. He's like that. And what else? That relaxation, that in a state of leisure, just no dimension, is experienced after their goals are fulfilled. For example, if they have set a target of completing certain task, so today I have decided to fulfill this task. So once their task or goal is fulfilled, they go to sleep. They enjoy their relaxation. Do you understand how it is connected to the 11th house?
Yeah.
And they are very flexible.
I think you have good relation with the father-in-law now.
Yes.
You have good relation.
Yeah, good relation. So whenever I meet him or he comes to my place or whenever I am visiting, we enjoy that alcohol party. I am a bit adamant that he is taking a bit more, but I enjoy with this single peg. But I cannot refuse him because he is into the celebration mood. So Pisces, the 12th house energy is coming in 11th house, right? So the celebration, the enjoyment, the party and the sleep, the relaxation is their dreams, wishes, desire. Let's move to the 12th house. Aries, first house. Mars and fire. So Taurus ascendant people, when they are celebrating when they are in their party mood, they are very aggressively, energetically, physically involved themselves. Because house number 1 is coming in 12th. Does it make sense? House number 1 income. So these people are very aggressively, with full commitment, determination, energy of Mars, the fire, they are involved in the celebration, parties, enjoyment. And when they are in relaxed mood, they are bodily relaxed. Because the house of first is connected in 12th, so they are not like that partially, that we say that afternoon nap for 15 minutes. So they are like as if they are slept in the night, even during afternoon. They whole physically, they let go their body on the bed as if they are gone. Complete relaxation, physically involved. Whatever I am saying, I have observed, I have seen it. So on the basis of my vision, I am sharing my point of view. Because I have seen my father-in-law. So any time in the day, when he is having that afternoon nap, he is just gone with his body. Complete no mind, nothingness, as if he slept. He is snoring even during daytime. Okay? And these people are, because of Mars, full of determination for the party, for the celebration. Lot of determination is there, commitment is there. They might fight for the celebration, that it should happen, or why it has not happened. They might fight, physically fight for the relaxation. That power struggle is happening there. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So now you can easily analyze all Taurus ascendant people. Have you ever come across anybody with Taurus ascendant?
I don't have anybody in my head now at the moment. I was just looking up there. I'm trying to make a profile of people, but it's difficult. I was looking up on the internet as well, some famous people. But I'm not sure.
What you do during this, while you are going through this session, collect the data of all the horoscopes, and whatever I am sharing with you, check it. And if you think that anything is getting contradictory, ask from me where the contradiction is coming. In this way, you will learn the principle very quickly.
I was looking at something else here as well. This was talking about the houses. So third house, it says here, is like younger siblings. Is that correct?
Third house,
It says younger siblings.
yes, you can say, but siblings in general, younger siblings, yes.
Yeah, fifth house is like creativity, wittiness as well. Like if they're like a funny type of person.
Yes, as I've told, extracurricular activities, all the creativity is a funny part of our life. We enjoy creativity, right?
Yeah. What else is there? Yeah, that was it. It just said then for the fifth house is like past life experiences.
When we go deep in the fifth house, there are many things which is coming, you know. uh, for that we need to thorough with some other concepts. I don't want you to burden with lot of accumulation. I can write on book with one ascendant, but that is not going to help.
Yeah. Step by step.
Yes, the knowledge which is we can digest it is helpful.
Can I ask you what's your ascendant?
My ascendant is Gemini. I've explained when I was going through that level 1. I've explained that.
Yeah.
I will go through again. So we are done with Taurus ascendant.
Yes.
You can check it. I'll give you 1 minute. Just check all the things which you have noted down, the 12 houses. If you have any doubt, you can ask questions. Then we will proceed further.
No question. It's okay.
Now very quickly make 12 blank horoscopes. Very quickly. 12 blank horoscopes.
Blank horse.
Yes, very quickly.
That's not going to be quick.
Small boxes. I have made 8 ones.
8, I'm on 6.
Once you are done with all the horoscope, starting with the first blank horoscope, put the numbers. First, let the first blank horoscope be Aries ascendant. So, first house is Aries, number 1, and then other numbers are followed. You are done?
No. Few minutes.
So, all the 12 houses, starting with the first blank house, fill the numbers as per the ascendant. I'll just show you. This way.
Okay, hold on, I can't see it really.
You can't see? Just a moment. Maybe there is less light. Okay. Can you see now?
Not really. No, I can't see it. I don't know why.
No?
Not really.
You see, now it is more
Now
close.
I can see it. Now I can see it perfect, yes.
So this is only one example. With the first blank horoscope, I have started with number 1.
Okay, so let's do another one.
And now the number 2, see. Adjacent to this.
Okay. You'll have to give me a sec though, because I haven't finished these yet.
Now it is visible. Do you understand?
Yeah, just give me a sec, will you? Just so I can finish this. Yeah. Too fast. You have more experience than me.
Take your time, no problem.
I'm nearly there. One sec.
Right now I'm explaining the energies of planet when the Lord of first house is placed in 10th house. This is a new concept. I would request all of you to concentrate on the topic which I am explaining. For the personal questions and queries, I need to check your horoscope thoroughly. Sorry for that. You need to get the consultation done. You can contact me on my WhatsApp number and based on your birth detail I will generate a horoscope and I will do a thorough reading. I will answer all your questions. You might be exhausted with your questions. I would not be exhausted with my answers. That is for sure. And I give a validity of more than 1 month. For example, if you take consultation today, I'll give you 1 month to ask n number of questions to clear your doubts, your queries. Only after 1 month you would be charged. Okay? And on this Independence Day, I'm giving some discount on my consultation. So for that, you need to contact my WhatsApp number, which is there, the very first page of home page of my YouTube channel. Okay? The name of my YouTube channel is Vedic Astrology Education Academy. So you people can contact me. Yes, Shane,
So
you're done with that?
Can I see the graph again?
Yes, surely.
Okay, that's the first one.
The first one is this, okay.
Okay, so 10th is Mars, is it?
Yes, Mars. Why? Because the Lord of first house is coming in 10th house. I would be explaining that.
Okay.
Done with the first one and the second one. Have you put all the numbers?
Yeah. Third one.
Mercury.
Mercury is in 11th, is it?
No, 10th only. It is blur. Just wait. Yeah, now it is clear.
Okay, I see Mercury and 11 together, is that correct?
Because before that I have put Gemini, then I cross it. So in 10th house it's coming number 12.
Yeah, number 12, okay.
So along with that number 12, Mercury is there. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now the
Okay, next one then.
next one is Cancer ascendant. Moon is coming with number 1 in house number 10.
Perfect, next one.
And this one here. Leo, Sun is coming in house number 10 with Taurus.
Next one.
Clear?
This is Mercury again, is it?
Yes, Mercury in Gemini in 10th house. Because Lord of Virgo is Mercury.
Okay, next one.
Again Venus.
Next one. Mars. Okay.
Mars and Leo.
Next one. Next one.
Sagittarius and Jupiter is coming in Virgo in 10th house.
Yeah. Next one. Okay, next one. And last one. Perfect. Oh wait, that was a lot of work.
Lot of craft work.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with the first ascendant. Mars, Aries. Now, see what is happening. This combination is very beneficial for the outside world, you know. Anybody who is living the life, whose the first house is sitting in 10th house, clear? This is good for materialistic life or the extrovert life, but this creates lot of problems in context to married life or the life of relationship. Why? Because what is happening here? The Lord of first house is coming in 10th house. The energy, the life energy of a person or that physical self-image, the self-esteemed energy or the aura of a person is confined to outside world. Outside world means the world of business, job, work culture. So these people are extrovert people because their energy, life energy is involved in the more into doing something outside the home. These people are not relaxed at their home place. In spite of having beautiful houses, beautiful mansions or villas, they are not happy. Why they are not happy? Because their energy is funneled or directed to the outside world. 10th house is outside world, right? This is one of the reasons of their disturbed married life. Because every time they are moving out of the house, if not physically, at least mentally. They are always thinking what is happening outside the world, outside the house. Are you able to understand what I am saying?
Yeah.
So in the case of Aries, the Lord of first house is Mars, is coming in 10th house in the sign of Capricorn. Mars in the sign of Capricorn is very good, or you can say exalted. These people flourish a lot in their business, in their work.
That mix of Mars and Saturn is positive.
Yes, because Mars is very quick planet, you know. The energy is like fighting and out of control, or a lot of challenging and all that. Always at the mode of taking risk and fighting. So what Saturn is doing? Saturn is controlling the energy of Mars. So this is a very good combination. These people excel a lot. They are like the very powerful at their workplace, very competitive. They are like fighters. They put lot of Mars energy in their workplace, but in a very organized way, because 10th house Capricorn, so they are putting effort. Mars energy is putting effort, but in a very practical manner, because of earth element Capricorn.
Is there any specific way to write that as a formula? What is the mixture of planets? So I wrote it like this. I don't know if you can see. Do you see that?
Yes. You want me to tell you the relationship of planets?
I just had to write it, so I wrote house 1 Aries / Capricorn 10 and then stroke Mars.
The only thing which I am explaining right now, the Lord of first house is coming in 10th house in all the 12 ascendant cases. There is no formula, so you need to understand what is happening. Simply understand the energy of the life energy of that person is going in the outside world, how the world of business, job, culture. In the case of Aries, they are very good. See, but their marriage life is disturbed because they are more into that outside world, their focus. In all the 12 cases, marriage life is disturbed. You know? So you are clear with Mars energy in 10th house. They are fighter with controlled Mars energy. Very practical, grounded, professional with Mars energy, with lot of aggression. Now, Taurus in the first house. So, the Lord of first house, Venus, is coming in 10th house in the sign of Aquarius. So it means they want to enjoy, celebrate, spend lot of leisure time. In the outside world or in the field of job, business, work. Do you understand what is the difference? Now the Venus energy is coming in 10th house in the sign of Aquarius. Simply understand, in the past, in the early times, Shane, nobody used to note down the notes. They used to grasp concept only by listening. I have not made any notes till date. Whatever I have learned is through my ear. I have been listening, all the things, all the information is, so much information of astrology, so much knowledge of astrology is coming not by reading books, not by making notes, by through my ear. Again, checking, cross-checking, analyzing in my brain, again listening, watching, and then experimenting. So in the old time, when that old rishis, the sages, that old Gurukul time, Gurukul time, it was very common in India. The sons and daughters of the kings, they used to leave their palaces and go to jungle where their teachers, the rishis used to stay there, and they will listen whatever the guru is saying. They are not making notes, and all the information, after listening the information repetitively, it has become the part of the system, and it will not go away. You can write it down, but write it down things which are very important, which you think that you might forgot. And concentrate on what I am saying. Try to understand more. But it is difficult because sometimes our mind is going somewhere else. To keep our mind in at that present moment, we write. That's a good tool. So I am telling, in the case of Taurus ascendant, the Lord of Taurus zodiac sign is Venus, and it is coming in 10th house. So first of all, The life energy is oriented towards 10th house, exterior world, outside world, the world of job, business, culture, work culture. Now, Venus is there. Venus want to celebrate their work culture, their job, the outside world. Venus wants to portray themselves as glamorous. But because of Aquarius sign, that is air element, their approach is not very practical. Clear? These people are very attractive when they are working, when they are at workplace, because the aura of Venus is being covered. The body is covered by the aura of Venus when they are at workplace. Now the third one, Gemini. The lord of Gemini is Mercury, sitting in 10th house in the sign of Pisces. Mercury is very bad in the sign of Pisces. You can note it down. Mercury is very bad in the sign of Pisces. Now again, the Mercurian energy, lot of analyzing, thinking, thought process, communication, everything is oriented toward. This person is always talking about business, about work. This person is always thinking about business, analyzing about business. And what is happening in 10th house? This person would not be able to analyze well with his Mercurian energy in 10th house, because Mercury is very poor or very bad in the sign of Pisces. So this person with Gemini ascendant and the lord of first house Mercury is sitting in 10th house in the sign of Pisces, lot of obstacles, lot of challenges, lot of challenges.
Kind of thinking.
Sorry?
It's not a grounded kind of thinking.
Yes.
Because Jupiter is too kind of.
Yes, they are, because the Pisces sign, the house number 12 characteristics is coming. So Mercury is blank here. This person is always thinking about entertainment in the field of enjoyment, thinking about celebration, which is not possible. Mercurian energy is not very active in the sign of Pisces. He happens to take wrong decision at workplace because Mercury is analyzing, thinking, planning. So in this case, the person happens to take a wrong decision, wrong interpretations, wrong analysis when dealing with the work culture. So a lot of issues at workplace. He's like a stupid person. Now in the fourth, Cancer ascendant. The lord of first house placed in 10th house, that is moon. What is happening here? Moon is in the sign of Aries, life energy is focused to a 10th house. This person is emotionally connected. His life energy is focused and emotionally connected with 10th house. But that energy is full of Mars effects. Why? Because in Aries, aggressively, emotionally aggressively involved in business, where the aggression comes because of Mars energy. Aries, this person is emotionally, physically, emotionally and energetically, aggressively involved in his work, business, job. But that instability is also there. Why? Because of moon, the nature of planet. There is a possibility of that short circuit, the fuse issues in the minds of Cancer ascendant people whose Lord of first house is sitting in 10th house in the sign of Aries. Why? Because of Mars and Moon is getting connected. So emotions are provoked with Mars energy. Do you understand? This person will start fighting if anybody will disturb him at workplace. Start fighting because of Aries, Mars energy, and touchy because of Moon. Clear? Any doubt?
No.
Next one, Leo. The Lord of first house sitting in 10th house in the sign of Virgo. Not Virgo, Taurus. So these people dominate. And their approach is also very practical because Taurus is an earthly sign. Do you understand what I am saying? They dominate at the workplace because of illumination.
I imagine Sun and Venus go well together, no?
Sun and Venus do not go well. Sun is bit uncomfortable, but so Sun is bit irritated here. So because of this irritation, Sun is bit forcing or dominating aggressively 10th house. Sun is not able to flower or flourish in the sign of Taurus because he finds that he is confined to the energy of Venus. But in spite of certain complications, Sun dominates, and the approach of this person is very earthly grounded because of Taurus earth element. Correct? Now Virgo.
just don't understand that one. So in the workplace, they're dominating, but they can't enjoy also.
Yes, they do not enjoy because they are the energy is confined to the Venus energy. They are not very happy. Venus, Sun is a government. Sun is the ruler.
Okay.
So he is forced to sit in the house of Venus to rule. You know how to understand this? By default, 10th house is the house of Saturn. By default. Why Saturn? Because 10th house of Capricorn. Again, Sun is not comfortable with Saturn. So what is happening? The land of 10th house is of Saturn. And on this 10th house, on the land of Saturn, Venus has built a house. And in that house, Sun is sitting, ruling. So there are two complications. He doesn't like Saturn. He doesn't like Venus. But 10th house in itself, the house of Saturn, and the Venus has built that house on the land of Saturn. So Venus is happy. Venus has friendly relation with Saturn, but Sun is not happy because Sun wants neither. Sun is very happy in the sign of Aries or Leo. These are the two signs where Sun is very happy because Sun is fire. So Leo sign is also fire, Aries sign is also fire. In this case, the land is of Saturn, house is of Venus, and Sun is forced to stay in that house. He tries to dominate, but his domination is confined to a certain limitation. Clear?
Yeah, nice explanation.
Now, Virgo. The Lord of Virgo is Mercury sitting in house number 10 in its own sign. So Mercury is happy because Mercury is placed in its own sign. But he is like talking, conversation, lot of analyzing, thinking, planning at workplace. Because of air element, Mercury is not able to, Mercury is more involved in thinking, talking, philosophically analyzing. His approach is not very practical. Clear? Why see, because in 10th house he is most of the time talking, thinking, planning, analyzing, right? 10th house is a very practical house, right? So these people, they are not very much, they are more into discussion in their workplace. They lacks practicality because of air element. So they are not able to fulfill their task at certain set of time or with the particular target. They are not able to finish their work at required time because of air element. Clear?
Yeah.
However, Mercury feels good because in its own sign. These people could be all these, there are certain people in the at the workplace, those who are into management, creating a planner or PPT, what to do at workplace. They are more into thinking, planning, analyzing. They are not practical. Even when they are at work, they are always creating that PPTs or principles, rules and regulations to follow, because it's a very philosophical approach. Clear? The next one, Libra. The Lord is Venus, sitting in 10th house in the sign of Cancer. First of all, their weakness. In this case, again the Lord, the energy of the person is funneled, diverted, oriented, focused towards 10th house. That is common for all the 12 ascendants. But what is happening here? Venus is all about relationship. So this is common in the case of Taurus and in the case of Libra also. See, in this, when we have discussed Taurus, Venus comes in 10th house, air element. Venus is all about relations. So 10th house, the relationship with the bosses, the colleagues. The relationships are not very earthly, grounded in case of Taurus because of air element, Aquarius. Right? Here, because of Cancer sign, the relationship is always at toss. Sometimes very good, sometimes bad. Like the tides of an ocean. Because of Cancer sign. Relationship is the weakest aspect at their business, at their work culture for Libra ascendant people, with the Lord of first house sitting in 10th house. Venus is their weakness. Clear? Are you able to relate what I am saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So their relationship with the bosses or colleagues or anybody in the work culture is like unstable. Like
sometimes they enjoy, sometimes they're a bit
yes. Lot of instability is there because this is the weakness. They want to strengthen it, but they get carried away because of disturbed relationship. Now many things changes by understanding the position of moon and the position of Saturn. Why? The land of 10th house is Capricorn, Saturn energy. And on the land of Saturn, who has built a house? Cancer, moon. So by analyzing the position of moon, we could understand how weak Venus is, because Venus is sitting in the house Cancer. So the strength of Venus depends upon the position of moon. If the moon is very weak, so Venus becomes weak.
On the land of Saturn.
On the 10th is the 10th by default is the land of Capricorn. So the lordship is Saturn. So on the land of Saturn, Cancer has made a house. And inside that house, Venus is sitting. So the position of Venus can be analyzed by analyzing the position of Moon and Saturn. If Saturn is very well placed in horoscope and even Moon is very well placed in horoscope, then the Venus would be very fine in comparison. Correct? If Moon is very badly placed, it means that the stepping stone on which Venus is sitting or is standing, that is very shaky. And when Venus is shaky, we do not enjoy the work. Our all relationship is like sometime good, sometime bad. Because Venus is all celebration, right? Clear? So try to think that way. You would not be able to write each and everything. Start thinking that way. We will stop here. I'll just so in the first house of Aries, so the position of Mars is very good in Capricorn, but if Saturn is very badly placed, then the position of Mars is very shaky. In the case of Cancer ascendant, the Lord of Cancer ascendant Moon placed in 10th house in the sign of Aries, if Mars is very well placed, then Moon is very strong. So we need to check the property, the ownership of the land and the ownership of the house. Then we could analyze the horoscope very easily. Clear?
Yeah.
And let me end the session of YouTube first. So you can, in the meantime, you think over